Helga grins disarmingly, holding up an enormous firearm. Have you ever used one of these? It's a beast. Hella with a hand grip. Too heavy to use on foot, but perfect when riding at the head of a caravan. I call it my street sweeper. We need to get those supplies you've collected to the crossroads, and I expect trouble. I'd like for you to ride shotgun, literally. Say the word and you're ready. Say the word when you're ready, and I'll put you at the head of our next caravan. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything else to do in this particular area, so...
Strength and honor.
Yep, let's do this thing. Alright, so we get some... one skill, pretty much. Shoot, 60-yard range. Alright, so Quillbor are attacking us. So far so good, all you really need to do is press tab 1, tab 1, tab 1 over again. Tab being the key that selects your next target. Ah, we're done. I'll unload the goods. You should check in with Kranal Fizz. To be honest, that wasn't very far, and this doesn't look much like a crossroad. But let's check in with him anyway.
Speak, friend.
Mokra, stranger, are you here from Farwatch? We have to give him the street sweeper. You're a sight, Pandaren. That's the first caravan to make it through this week. And we get a vest.
For the Horde.
Yeah, let's equip that, hands down.
Speak.
Drag it out of him. It is our instinct to simply lash out at our attackers, but wisdom dictates another path. We should interrogate one of these Quillbor invaders and learn all we can. Take this and ensnare a Quillbor pillager attacking our farm just west of here. Club the beast unconscious and bring him to me. Well, as a rogue we know quite a bit about clubbing things unconscious. There's also another quest over here. 2, even. Trock says, help, I'm being chased by a swarm of bees.
What do you need?
Consumed by hatred, they murdered my wife. Oh, it's Mankrik. You might know this guy from other YouTube videos. They burned my homestead. Since that awful night, I have traveled these lands from the sun's rising till its decline, scouring the horizon for more of those monsters. I've killed every pigman I've come across since, but my thirst for their blood is far from quenched. You should help me. Kill them, kill as many as you can, bring me their tusks and we will celebrate their deaths together.
Dabu.
So there is this trope about 10 bear asses about in MMOs, but this way they kind of motivate it by the fact that they're kind of trophies that prove you've done actual killing. It's not like he actually needs those tusks. Or maybe he does, but it's also proof of killing at least. He hands me a familiar looking shotgun. I took the liberty of cleaning up Helga's artillery for you. I'm sure I don't need to warn you about the kickback. Just ask me when you're ready to mount up and head for the crossroads. Thorek is waiting for you up there. Be sure not to give him any lip. Don't stop for nothing, and if someone gets too close, just give him a thump with the butt end of your gun. Do us proud.
May your blades never dull.
Alright, so we already have the next caravan breadcrumb quest. Breadcrumb quests are quests that lead you to certain areas. So you can do the quests over there, because you run out of quests in the area you were from.
Glory to the Horde.
They came out of nowhere, quillboars from horizon to horizon, spines and snouts and teeth. We fell back, but the farm they kept on coming. Our defenders have fallen in the field and we've no sign of Farmer Ralton. I need you to go to on the offensive for me. Hold these swine at bay while I defend the wounded until help arrives.
Farewell.
Alright. We also need to make one of these a prisoner. So there we go. Bound this chump. Alright, so that looks like a death animation, but we gotta give the game some slack. So when the time comes, I will be playing new content on my level 110.
What can I do for you?
Don't be too harsh with our captive, he will still need his head attached to answer our question. Oh my, we want to question this quillboard, not tenderize him. Level 15. I suppose he'll come around with some cold water to the face. What do you think he'll tell us? I'll secure him inside our livestock pen behind me here. I don't think he'll stay conscious long. Find out what you can about why the quillboar are attacking our farms. I'll leave the interrogation methods up to your better judgment.
May your blades never die.
You have unspent talent points. Alright, what's this, you might ask? Well, talents are choices. Like, so far we've leveled up and we've gotten a skill every level. We've gotten a new skill some levels, sorry. But we didn't get to pick a skill. The game gave us one. This time we get to pick one of 3 talents. The choices are Master Poisoner, increases the damage done by your poisons by 30% and their non-damaging effects by 20%. That is not bad. Although we don't have any non-damaging poisons yet, that will soon change. Elaborate Planning is the other one we could pick. Your finishing moves grant 12% increased damage done for 5 seconds. Always nice, extra damage. And Hemorrhage. Rips, a gushing wound in the target dealing 35 physical damage and increasing bleed damage from your abilities on the target by 25% for 20 seconds. This is an extra skill. These other 2 are passives. I like poisons, let's do Poisoner. This would complicate our rotation. This wouldn't complicate our rotation, but usually when we use our finisher, we're already at low energy. So, yeah. Plus we're doing leveling, so we don't want to spend too much time on each skill. So in optimal situations, we would get our 5 combo points, then wait till our energy bar is full, then use an Eviscerate, and then spend our energy while the 12% buff is active. Which will take a lot longer per mob, while Master Poisoner is literally just do the same thing we've always been doing, but do more of it. So yeah, now our Deadly Poison will do more damage. Yep, let's interrogate the prisoner. Captured Razor Maid. We're warriors, many and proud. We have Who Sent You, punch him in the mouth, kick him in his big fat face, offer food, tickle time. Well, we are a Pandaren, so let's start with tickle time. He says, stop. He already gave up. First try.
Strength and honor.
Very interesting. Our brute here seems both enthralled and terrified of the one they call Tortusk. A powerful leader can inspire his people to acts of greatness or atrocity, but we orcs would know that more than others. We should turn our attention to this Tortusk problem. In wake of the chaos down south, this Stork-Tusk brood seems to have rallied all the Razormane refugees to his banner. Under his leadership, he's turned them into little more than brigands. There's no negotiating with his type. Tortusk must be destroyed. If our prisoner is to be believed, you'll find Tortusk southeast of here at a place called Thornhill. Search the bluffs where he has a commanding view of the road. Kill him, and the immediate threat should cease.
For the Horde!
There's also another quest here.
What do you need?
Friend, if you're traveling south to Thornhill, I was wondering if you could locate one of our missing Kodos. Not every caravan has made it up the pass from Fawwatch Post. Those Razormane broods hijacked the pack animal yesterday morning. It may not still be alive, but if it is, we cannot afford to lose more of our livestock. So, long shot, but who knows. And we also need to reapply our poison. Let's do the pillagers first. Let's see our poison is his action. I go. I know. I guess that may have been a little bit faster. Maybe. A smidgen. Suffers 27 nature damage. I wonder what our Garrote does now. I guess we'll test it on the next one we see. Here it is. $55 and 27. Alright, that one's done. Let's go turn it in before we go do the other ones. That quest was kind of a little bit outside of our quest path. Just a little bit. If you look carefully, you'll notice that these mobs have a yellow circle under their feet. That usually means that there's their quest associated.
Mogra!
I see you've left a string of corpses in your wake. I couldn't have done it better. The livestock may be lost, but the land remained ours. Thank you.
Be safe.
And 100 quests completed. Let's go find the missing Kodo first, and then we'll need to go a little bit deeper to get to the boss. Geomancer, eh? This poor battered Kodo looks to be on the verge of death, but it's still breathing. The Razormane haven't even plundered its cargo yet. It can still be revived. You may be able to save the entire shipment. Kodos are resilient creatures. With some food, the big guy may come around. The Razormane have stolen plenty of grain from the previous caravans. You can gather up stolen grain from the nearby camps. Alright, let's find us some grain. There's some. You can only sap one creature at a time, by the way. See? That guy became unsapped immediately. It doesn't really make much sense game-wise. Lore-wise, but it's otherwise it would be a little bit too powerful. Bossman's to the east. Tortusk. It seems he is on a raptor. Seems we accidentally applied the dot to the raptor instead of Tortusk himself. So close, holy shit. Seems we came a little bit too close to... Should have spent less time talking and more time stealthing. We came too close to others mobs and yeah, they attacked us. Oh well. Corpse walk. Like, I remember leveling, but I always usually level with heirlooms, and this isn't a problem when you have heirlooms. You literally one-hit most things. Oh, Tortusk is on his way. And let's gather these grain. And there's another grain inside the hut, and that's all 5. Now all we need to do is get the rest of the tusks, which we can do along the way. Not that along the way though, because we might aggro Stortusk again, even though he's already dead. Funny how that goes. The creature doesn't lift its head, but looks at you imploringly with large watery eyes. The Kodo is voracious. You might as well be pouring those sacks of grain into a hole. Already the animal is beginning to perk up. The great beast rises slowly to its feet, the loose barren soil spilling from its revitalized limbs. Instinctively it trudges back towards its home at Gruul Dome Farm. You'll want to check in with Kronal Fist to make sure the Kodo made it. Alright, only a couple more tusks. Are we even gonna make it in time? Barely. 2 more. Although it doesn't tell you anywhere, when you can attack an enemy from behind, it's usually a good idea to do it. You see, you can't parry from behind. And occasionally when your attacks would have otherwise been parried, you increase DPS. However, mobs turn to attack you. So the only way you can actually get yourself to attack them in the back is with your opening strike. As a rogue at least. If you're melee, or by stunning them.
Zug zug.
Ah, so Tortusk behaved as I expected. Went right for your throat. It's good that he's dead. The Razormoon Quillboar have been separated from their leadership in the Southern Barrens, no doubt allowing an animal like him to come to power. Perhaps without his influence we can start a dialogue with the survivors, although hotter heads may prevail.
Farewell.
She seems smart. We get boots with extra agility and stamina. Let's hope the extra stamina helps to prevent ourselves from dying, because this is the second time.
Loktar.
So that was your handiwork, Pandaren. Yes, the missing Kodo arrived just minutes ago. It will take many nights to nurse the poor beast's wounds, but thanks to you it's alive, and you saved the whole shipment. Please take your pick of the gear that the Kodo was carrying.
Go forth to victory.
Doesn't seem we get anything. We did get 14 silver though, which is not that much relative to max level, but it's okay for our current level. Mankrik says, the Quillboar will pay for this, I swear it. Rogue, you take your task seriously, and for that I thank you. Although my desire for revenge remains, I can at least smile seeing that the Quillboars have felt pain themselves. We get some Quillboar skin gloves
For the
with even more agility and stamina. Alright, so the next part is escorting another caravan.
Makra, be safe.
Oh, we have to mount it ourselves. We got another skill. Face Smash. Smash your Burning Blade Raider in the face with the butt end of a shotgun. So we get the... There's melee components involved now. Shooting orcs now, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Now this looks like more of a town. And that looks like 4 roads leaving from this one point, so that looks like a crossroads. Yep, the crossroad. And there's a green exclamation mark. Incredible shooting, I'll try to calm the animals down. Reported Thork, he will want to know of this attack. There's the Vrak with the flight path.
Strength and honor.
From here we can fly to Ogrimmar. Let's do it.
Strength.
We're gonna go and get our Hearthstone set to the correct spot. So what we're riding right now is the Flight Master's mount. Later in the game we'll be able to use our own and fly anywhere we want, but this guy only flies along a strict path. I'm not in control right now. The only thing I can do is request stop. Which won't really do anything because our next stop is our destination. So we'll just fly there and it won't make a difference. There's a blue exclamation mark here. Maybe we'll pass there later.